Hi there, this is Patricia from patriciafenty.com, and today I'm going to share with you a really powerful healing technique that you can use to help reduce stress in your life. And this is Emotional Freedom Techniques, or EFT Tapping. And I am a certified EFT practitioner, however, I'm not practicing at this time. But I just want to show you this technique because it's a really great process that you can use in your life. Now, if you are familiar with EFT tapping and you just want to go straight over to the script, you can forward to this time here and go straight to the script. But I do want to talk a little bit about what EFT is and how we're going to use it today. Now, this is part of a blog post that I've written on how to reduce stress in our lives to help boost the immune system so we have a healthy and strong immune system. And in that blog post, I'm offering all sorts of tips and techniques and processes, and this is one of them. So EFT tapping was developed by Gary Craig of EMO Free, and you can do some more research on that if you like. But basically, it's a combination of acupuncture and neurolinguistic programming. And essentially what we do is we tap on certain energy points on the body while addressing a negative issue. And when you tap on these points, what it does is it sends a message to the brain that it no longer has to react in a stress response to this particular issue. And what we do is we start by addressing the issue, and we create a setup statement and an acceptance statement. And the setup statement includes what the issue is, how you're feeling it in your body if you are, and an acceptance statement, which is usually something like, and I deeply and completely accept myself, or I deeply and completely accept myself and my body. Now, I'm going to guide you through all of this. And the setup statement is done while you're tapping on this energy point here, which is the fleshy part, the side of the hand. And we do a setup statement. We go through it 3 times. And then we tap on these energy points here. There's top of the head, eyebrow point, side of the eyes, under the nose, under the chin, the collarbone point here, and then under the arm. And you can't see that in the video, but it's basically about 4 inches under the arm. So don't worry, I'll guide you through all of this. Now, the tapping script that we're going to work with today is going to address fear, just fear in general. But you can modify this in any way that you like, and you can tap on a specific fear. You may have a fear of something in particular, and so you can modify it for that. But you can use the tapping to tap on anxiety, on anger. You can use it to tap on any kind of negative emotion or experience. So that, I think, is all that I want to say. So let's get into the tapping script. Now, before we begin, just a little bit about the language of the tapping script. We are going to be tapping specifically on the emotion of fear. And of course, you can use this tapping technique to tap on any kind of emotion that you may have. But we're going to do fear. And so I will say, even though I am feeling this fear, and you'll repeat that after me. And we'll do this all while tapping on the side of the hand. And I'll be guiding you through all of this. You want to identify what you're feeling. And so I will say, and I'm feeling this as, and I will stay blank, but you fill in the blank. And so you may be feeling this as butterflies in your tummy, or as tension in your neck, or as tightness in your heart. So see if you can identify what you're feeling, what the sensation is, and where you're feeling it in your body. And if you're not feeling anything at all when it comes to that, and I say, and I'm feeling this as, you can say nothing at this time. So then we'll go through the tapping script 3 times, tapping on the side of the hand, and then we'll go through tapping the other points. Now, the other thing you want to do is you want to take a measurement of the intensity of the emotion that you're feeling, and you want to rate it between 0 and 10, 0 being no emotion at all, and 10 being, full 100% emotion. So before we begin, you want to check in, check in on the feeling of fear and how intense that is in your body, and then you'll check in again after the tapping round. So now we'll get started. All right, so now you have a number between 0 and 10 of the intensity of the fear that you're feeling, and if you do have any sensation in your body, where it is and what it is that you're feeling. So let's get started. So tapping on the side of your hand, repeat after me. Even though I am feeling this fear, and I am feeling it as I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though I am feeling this fear, and I am feeling it as I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though I am feeling this fear, and I am feeling it as I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. This fear, I feel it as this fear. This fear, I feel it as this fear. And under the arms, I feel it as. Great. So that's one complete round of EFT tapping. Now check in and see how you're feeling. How is the fear on that scale of 0 to 10? And ideally, it will have come down a little bit, maybe by 1, maybe it'll have come down by a lot. And what you do is you continue to repeat that script over and over again until you get the intensity of that down to a 0, 1, or 2. And what can happen for some people is even after you stop tapping, the momentum of the tapping continues to work and the issue continues to resolve. The other thing that can happen is that as you're tapping, you can remember a similar fear and something can pop into your mind and you're like, oh, this is just like that fear of whatever, whatever. In that case, that's a really great opportunity to tap on that specific fear. And so you can use the tapping in that way. So this is just a really great tool just to use basically for fear. You can use it, as I say, for anxiety, for anger. Fear, maybe you're fearing your own health. Maybe you're feeling the loss of your finances. So then you can say, even though I'm afraid of losing my income or whatever it is, you can personalize it, but just use this as a foundation. And again, you can check out Gary Craig's work at EMO Free, also Dawson Church at EFT Universe is a really good resource, and The Tapping Solution by Nick Ortner is also another good resource. I'll put a link to that blog post below so you can check out some more tools and techniques that you can use to help reduce stress in your life and help to build your immune system to keep you healthy and strong. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more creative and inspiring videos. Thank you for joining me.